Hello everyone, hope you all are safe and doing well. Welcome back to our Python programming video lecture series. I hope you must have solved our assignment number 4 and also revised our 4th lecture. Now let us start with our 5th lecture. In this lecture we will see how to install Python software exclusively. So let us start. Welcome back once again to Python programming. In our previous lectures, we have seen the introduction to programming, then program execution, and then we started learning what is Python. From that, we have learned up to what is the software type of Python. Now let us see how to install Python software. So let us start with our 5th lecture, that is installation of Python. Before proceeding to the actual installation of Python, we have to learn one concept, that is types of operating system. There are two types of operating system. The first is either it is a 32-bit operating system and the second is it is a 64-bit operating system. Now let us see what is it in detail. In our earlier lectures, we have seen that a high-level language program is written by a programmer and computer executes it. But before the computer executes that program, it is converted into a machine code, or we can say in a low-level language, because computer understands only this machine code or low-level language. Low-level language is a binary language. It is made up of zeros and ones. Each 0 or 1 in this instruction, which is converted from a high-level language instruction, is called as a bit. That means this one is a single bit, then this one is the another bit, this 0 is that another bit. So there are total 8 bits in this machine code, or an instruction which is converted from a equal to 5. Hence, this machine code or low-level language instruction consists of 8 bits. But nowadays, the operating systems have upgraded a lot and they work with either 32 bits instruction or 64 bits instruction. It is not working on 8-bit instruction nowadays. Hence, we have to first check whether our operating system is of 32 bits or 64 bits. So now let's check it. For checking the type of our operating system, we have to go to this PC or my computer option of our screen. This shortcut of this PC or my computer is located on desktop. Now I will right click on this option and go to the properties. Now the properties of system will be displayed on a screen. Here we can see one option, system type, 64-bit operating system, x64 based processor. So basically this is the name of processor and this is a type of operating system. So my operating system is of 64-bit. Now let us start with the installation of Python. There are various tools available on internet like Virtual Env, IPython, Easy Install and PIP, Anaconda, etc. to create a Python environment. What do you mean by a Python environment? That is a environment on your machine or setup done on your machine to run the Python programs. But installation of Python from its official website, that is www.python.org, covers all the features of above mentioned tools. The latest version of Python is Python 3.8. Now let us see the installation, downloading and environment setting of Python step by step. The first step for the installation of Python is that open any browser, for example Mozilla Firefox, Chrome, etc. and type python.org in a URL or address bar. Then press enter. So here I have a Chrome browser, so I will open it. This is the home page of Google Chrome, and this bar is called as address or URL bar. Here I will type python.org. The website is already here. After pressing enter, I have been navigated to Python's official website, that is python.org. Now I will go to the download option and see what is there. As we have seen that the latest version of Python is Python 3.8. But if I click on this option, it will by default show me the Python's executable installer file for 32-bit operating system by default. But ours is 64-bit operating system. Hence, we have to download the Python's executable installer file for 64-bit operating system. For that matter, I will scroll down in this website and here I can see one download option. In this option, I will click on latest Python 3.8.3. After clicking that, this page giving the information of Python 3.8.3 version will appear. Here also, I will scroll down and go in a file section. In this section, I can see the option Windows x86-64 executable installer. Now, this is a file which we want for our 64-bit operating system. Executable installer file means we can install Python from this file and we can execute the programs of Python on that after we install the Python. So I will click this. You can see here the installation of the executable file is under process. Now I will click here and I will go to the folder. That file has been stored in my Python videos folder. So I will click that executable installer file and this dialog box will appear. Do you want to run this file? Yes. So I will click on run. So after clicking on the run, I have got this window. Since it is showing 32-bit because I already have installed the setup of 64-bit. But when you will install, you will see here as 64-bit. Now I will click install now. But before that I have to check this checkbox, that is add Python 3.8 to path. So I will check this checkbox, that is put a tick mark here. Just remember people that this is a very important step. If you do not put tick mark here, your Python's interpreter will not be placed in your execution path. What does that mean? Python is an interpreted language. When you type a program, it gets interpreted, means interpreter will scan it line by line and will show you the error, and then the control of execution will execute the program. By putting a checkbox or putting a tick mark in this checkbox, you will connect your control of execution to your interpreter, and then only your interpreter will work. Otherwise, you will not be able to execute any Python program. Hence, it is compulsory to put a tick mark in this checkbox so that your interpreter will get connected to the control of execution. That means your interpreter will be placed in your execution path. Now, let us click on Install Now. The setup progress has started. The setup progress window will be displayed on the screen. Few minutes later, you should have a working Python 3.8 installation on your system. It is installing all the packages that is required. We have to wait till the setup progress gets completed. Now it is loading a Bootstrap. Now the setup is successful. The setup successful window has been displayed on a screen. This means Python 3.8 has been successfully installed on our system or on our computer. So in this way, we have seen how to install Python. Try this process by your own and practice the installation of Python. And again, don't forget to solve the assignment based on it that will be given to you. So we will meet in the next lecture. Till then, thank you. Bye bye and take care.